Hi everybody, welcome back to Project Architect 2, episode 9 with me, Sid. And last episode we made this stunning mage armour, which is all nice and purple and black. We did a bit of changing. Obviously the glow adds to some of it, but the black works, and yeah, all good. And we've got feather falling 4 on this. We've got the sockets in it are well, that's a tier 2, that's a tier 1. There's, various bits and pieces we can do with it, and we did do something with this source jar, which we filled up by planting next to plants, and it fills up by harvesting the energy of plant growth. Now the problem is, when the plants stop growing, it stops filling, and I need to make some of these manipulation essences. In fact, I'm going to make 32 of them, which is why I'm carrying around a bunch of things. Now I can come over here and just put them in, and they will slowly progress, as you can see. 1, 2, 3, and that's fine. But I can also put down source jars, and that will go considerably faster. So I really need to be able to generate this stuff fairly easily. And at the moment it's a little bit manual. Now I've been looking through the pack to see what we've got. We have got some tech mods, and in fact I've already complained about the fact that, EMC makes tech mods somewhat redundant. But I think I found where they kind of come in. You see, these have EMC. I can craft these all day long, just pulling them out of the things. But some of the other stuff in the game doesn't have EMC, and obviously, if I want to do those automatically, or automagically, or any other kind of Lee that you can think of, then I really need something. And it doesn't actually consume the ingredients on the pedestal, which is really quite nice. So, I think I've just chucked that away, didn't I? Wasted that. Okay, it doesn't matter. So we've got these things, and if we head over to the farm area, I've got a very basic setup going there, filling these things as the plants grow. All great. However, there are a number of things we can do to speed things up. That's how you open the door. So you can see here, these are all planted. These are doing their thing, and at the moment I'm having to come in and harvest all of this manually, which is not ideal. But there was a little squirt of juice, and it's in there. And then of course I also have to come in and pick up all of the crops that I've just done. So what I want to do is I want to have a play around with some automation. Now I've been having a look at what options are available to me, and in all honesty, the options that have the best availability for me are up here, and I think it's probably cyclic anyway, because there's a solid end eye, which is a reusable eye vendor. So that in itself is a good one, because we want some redstone. I need some ender pearls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it's an eye vendors, ender pearl and blaze powder, isn't it? Off the top of my head. Would have just been easier to type in eye vendor, wouldn't it? Yeah, blaze powders. Okay, so then we want blaze. Alright, that's biomass for bioenergy. Presumably I can burn that then. That doesn't have a recipe. It doesn't have EMC, which means that probably coal is going to be a better option. But we got the biomass, so we should be good to make, I believe, oh no, we need the copper nuggies, don't we? There we go. And that should be that. So yeah, I'm trying to fit this concept of or construct of what we're doing and why we're doing things this way, because as I've gone on record before, EMC breaks a lot of mods, which is fine, you know, this is the design of the pack. But that is my farm, which preview on, so we can go. It will do a 12 by 12. It does need power. And that is doing what? Why is it doing 2? Why is it doing 2? I don't know. However, dig. That's one thing we need. That will harvest whatever we plant there. We're going to plant that fab fibre stuff because it's, you know, that's the thing. Now we have got the forester, but what we need is we need some form of generator, and for that I am going to need a piston, which we don't know. We're going to need a redstone receiver, a block of coal, and a copper nugget. So let's go. Let's get the makings of a piston, which is going to need one of those. I am going to need that, I believe. Yes, this stuff here is only if I go with the sapling generator, and we can do that, but we need to do that, which means I need to make that first as well. Solidification chamber craft fluids into items. So there is stuff there. I think we can make all of this. This is not a problem. But let's work on the, if we can do it with just seeds, that might be sufficient. Combustion generator, 4 coal. Coal, 1, 2, 3, 4. One of those. 2 redstone repeaters. And then I'm going to need cobble. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to need a redstone. 1. And I'm going to need plankage. Should be able to get away with that, I think. Boop, 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 boop. Piston. Learned. 1, 2. That seems to be it. And then we can take, I don't know, a stack of coal blocks. Why not? As good as any. I mean, we could take a. That's got. We could take a stack of Eternalist fuel, for example. That would be fine as well. But that's fine. We'll go with you. You. I should have a bucket about my personage. I do. There should be some walls because I'm probably going to want to enclose this in a proper space. And we're going to need some dirt. We'll take some cobble. I don't need cobble. We don't need. I've got a mobile tablet on me now, haven't I? So keep forgetting about this. I also would like this episode to get my exit out here sorted because not ideal. It is really not. So. And I could probably do with a few more of these about the place, so we can put like 4 in many, you know, lots of many places, many places. Boop and boop. Oh, to clear these out completely. Let's have this. Now here is the question, do I want to put this down here maybe? I can't remember what I said the area was. Let's put it down and see. About there perhaps. 25 by 25. Wow, that is a much bigger area than I anticipated. So we're probably looking at something more like that. That actually needs to go back a little bit further. And probably back to over this way, maybe 4. About there perhaps. So you are farming at that level. So I'm going to need multiple of these agri-links. And I need to make sure that this space is not trampleable as well. I think that's going to be somewhat key, which is going to be a bit of a pain with that there. So maybe I need to make a greenhouse. Maybe. I mean, it's not going to be a problem to do. So let me just make sure that we have the perimeter of the harvester marked out. I think we can safely say that, yeah, I'm going into the side of this hill. Here. Probably. Let me quickly sleep the night off before we get killed. So that is a big old greenhouse, which is fine. I don't mind a big old greenhouse. Let me prepare this area a bit and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, we're making some progress. I've got a structure, it needs work. And had I been a little bit more hindsight, probably would have built it one higher, but it's fine. So we are going to need 1, 2, 3, 16 of these collectors. So I'm going to put 1 collector on every one of these water source blocks, with probably two of these source jars each on them, maybe even 3, who knows. So yeah, let's go and just have a look. I suppose I should discharge. I don't know if there is any downside to keeping that charged or not, but so we are going to want to pick up you and you and you. If I can just get far enough away that they're not trying to interact. And then, so I need 40 more of those. I need a whole load of these. So these, they become that, don't they? Not. So this is the stuff I'm going to plant. I'm not going to bother with anything else, because this generates more source, or at least I believe it does from what I've read. I might just set these up as, you know, a little thought experiment. That should be sufficient. We could, you know, grow the rest of those elsewhere. So, yeah, it's nothing special. Let's just go with that, shall we? Now, have I got... I know I have got a diamond hoe. Ho. But, how do we do this then? If I place you there and give you... that is charging up, always on, and is getting fuel or power into it. That is presumably going to discharge. That's fine. So then I think what we can do, if I can stop you. This is Vintage Story, by the way, playing with my my settings in my head, not actual settings, by the way, just settings, you know, in my head. So we're gonna. I'm not entirely sure how this works. So I think we'll stick you there with that going in. And then we'll grab a little bit of stone for now. And we'll just backfill all of this. So that should be all good. Then you can put down that and that. And we can place 1, 2. I did not want that. 3, 4. That should all be good. Now I do need a hoe, so I'm going to have to go and quickly grab that. Let me utilise the old flight. Somewhere abouts I have a diamond hoe. Somewhere. Could have sworn I did. Weird. I would have sworn blind that I had a diamond hoe. One more scan. And some stickage. While we're at it, we can chuck those in. And that can go in, and that can go in, that can't go in. I would like another hopper. And I know I can do this remotely, but I thought I had one. Right, let's go. Which reminds me. Recent sounds. Alchemical muffle sound. Portal underground exit. What I'm looking for is recent. I think it is that one. No, it's not that one. So which sound is it? It's got to be... Got blink, no. There we go. Okay, those are already find it. I'll find it. It's got to be somewhere in this lot. No. I don't know. I'll not find it. Right. So what we should be able to do is get this see, I've not done my usual did I cock up there? I've cocked up on that one. I mean, I'll live, but oh no, I didn't. So that lot, and then this one here, and these two are going to share. That's absolutely fine. 25 by 25 square does not give you sufficient stuffage to do this, but let's go. Now there are ways we can improve the speed of this as well if we need to, but let's see how it goes just like that. Now you were Mage Bloom, so I need Mage Bloom seeds. Let's grab 2 stacks of them, and that is already playing. Now here's a question, does it looks like it's getting it. So that's that lot running and doing its thing, and that will doesn't look like it's actually, that's 2% full, that's got nothing in it yet, but it's pulling the stuff in. Now if I grab a little bit of bone meal, let's just test this out. That's mature. Has been harvested, but it hasn't been collected. Aha. Do I care? I mean, I do. So if we actually look at cyclic again, what are my options for collection? Because that is the generators, block rotator, reactive to sunglass promotes crop growth. I use TerraPrater, that's the, yeah, that's not something we can, well, we can play with it, but we'll not play with it yet. Let me find, because I could just make another hooferator. Block placer, block breaker, precise dropper, forester, miner, fluid placer, item user, item collector. I'll bet that works. I don't know whether it uses juice. Okay, we need to do that. Lost it again. Where were we? Make me one of those. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, got a plan. It's not a great plan, but it's a plan nonetheless. For starters, that is completely unnecessary. This thing is in the down position, so if we put you into preview mode, you should be 1 block down and on, so that should be fine. Now the stupid question is, can I... If I position you over here with your power generator there and a source of fuel, then I can do the actual bit over here, can't I? Yes, I can. Okay. So what do I need to get rid of here? Something. So we should be able to go to here, place the harvester down. You're always on, and then we take the generator and place you there, give you that. That should be getting juice, and that should still be covering everything in this space. It is. So that is that. We can pop you in there, and that I think should be fine. We should get plenty of power and everything should be all good and happy. And then over here we can take another hopper. We can, let me just get myself over there. Change you into crafting mode. We're going to go alchemical chest, diamonds and that. And then we shall place the alchemical chest there. Back in a second. Sorry about that. Knockings at the doors. Anyway, we have got this thing. This thing is doing its stuff. These things are growing, and well, it seems to be all going into this one at the moment. But I think once they fill up, they'll go. So I need more of these. I need 14 of these agronomic sourcelings, and I'm fairly certain they don't have EMC, so that is going to be gold, wheels and things. So I need 14, so I need 28 gold and 28 of these source gems, and some wheat. That we can do fairly easily. Let's get that one going, and then I also need a whole load of these, which is going to be a further 28, 40, 56 of those, and those are relatively cheap actually. It's just the wood, but even that's cheap. So gold 28. It's only 14, I need 28 of those, not 56. So I need that, and 28 of those and some wheat. And we can make those up really quickly. So that and that. So that's those. Let me get rid of the wheat and those. And what is that? Black glass shard. It doesn't have any value, I don't think, to me, so we'll get rid. But we do need a whole bunch of glass, which I can't type because it doesn't work that way. That's not going to make me enough, is it? No, it's not. But that's fine. I can go and grab myself more of that than those. $19. What did I say? I needed 28, didn't I? This is not going to be enough. 25. I need a little tiny bit more of that arch wood. I think that should be more than adequate, especially once we've done this. You know what? Might as well just go whole hog. Never go partial hog when you can go whole hog, eh? And this should give me a massive farm which generates a lot of sauce and also is currently, or will be, generating mage blooms. So these will all go into this, which will then start converting into, well, you know what I'm going to convert them into. So that's all going to come out. And I need to hoe and plant a whole load of these mage blooms. No. So that's, oh hello. Yeah. Like that. I'll be back in a second. Okay, well this is a very pretty farm. It's already filled, this one, look, that's already full. This is going to here and then it's going over, at least it appears to be heading into this one. So I think they're kind of forming a network of vessels which are kind of firing off to each other, and I think eventually it'll all even out. I don't know that because I've never used this before, but this is good. I mean, I've got 2 with 100% full already. This is making, I've filled this up with coal blocks. I don't think that's doing anything because the power's not being currently used, so that's going to last forever. And over here I've got a Mark 1 energy condenser. This is collecting, it's in that area there, it's automatic, and it's working fine. So you can see that's going in, and I'm going to have you make me coal blocks, because why not? Then I can use that automatically to fuel this area, should, you know, the requirement arise. These I couldn't put more than 1 high, by the way. There was limitations on that, so, but that's almost 100% now. And like I say, we can actually speed up the growth of these. There's a number of things. The easiest one is probably, let me just actually get rid of that and that. We'll leave those in there for now. The easiest one is probably the, I think it's Terra Preta. Yeah, here. Place below farmland for sprinkler-like growth. You get 4 for each piece of this, and that is made with this. So it would involve going underneath this farmland and placing the blocks. That's the only downside, but yeah, I suppose it's not big as it is. Just a matter of digging, and then we really could see that's 100%. Oh, and now it's going over there. But this should keep us in source for a while. Now you're probably, well, you may be wondering why I'm after this stuff? There is a simple answer, and that is to make more of this and other stuff. We'll tidy. I really should tidy now, but I don't want to. Let's go back like this, I think, and then we'll build in a room here on the similar on this side, and we'll get this kind of built in. We'll build a corridor down, and that will all go to make it to join up with this corridor here. Anyway, that's working. That's great. It's all wonderful. And what we're doing is we are going to be making that. But the other thing I want to make is, and this is where we start to look in the book. If I look at the enchanting, protection requires manipulation essence and abjuration essence. Protection level 1, protection level 2 is 2, and those protection level 3, protection level 4. So we can enchant our armor with various things like that. Obviously that's protection. We can add projectile protection with air essence, which we craft with Wilden wings. Now I have been out and I have found a Wilden thing and managed to get some of that stuff, because that was things, and obviously we're going to need more and more for that. And then I suppose we will want at least one piece with blast protection. That's actually pretty easy. That's just iron and diamonds and gold. Gold, a bit more of a pain, but still doable. And then maybe a piece of even fire protection. Fire protection requires, again, nothing overly excessive, but it does require this stuff, which requires me to use these and all sorts of other stuff. So let me think what I want to do, because this thing has already got protection 3, so I only need to put protection 4 on it. That is got no, that's got I already got protection projectile, don't need to worry about it. This has got nothing on it, that's got nothing on it, so fire protection and blast protection probably. And protection, so I need protection 4, which is going to be two of those. I need 2 of those and some source gem blocks, which are made with a block of amethyst, take that and we'll sort that out. And yeah, well, let me just pull myself together. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, we pulled together everything we need for protection and blast protection. The other thing we need is fire protection, which we've almost got what we need, but I'm running out of inventory space. First things first, we need nope. We do need an actual spot for this. This is not going to play nicely, is it? But we need to take our item with protection 3, and you can go. No recipe found. Okay. So for that we need. Let's have a look. Two of those. Of those. I don't know whether it matters the orientation or the layout of these, but let's probably not. 2 of those and 2 of those. No, that's definitely No recipes found. Just a stupid question. I mean, I'm assuming this is a cumulative enchantment thing. A jar and sauce and enchant. You may begin enchanting items from see this section on enchanting apparatus. Sauce. Rituals. That's add new enchantments or exert by using source and items. To begin with, select a level 1 enchantment and add its items to the pest. Place a jar of sauce. Oh, so we need a jar of sauce. Okay, that's fine. No. I think it is probably that, which is... Oh. Interfering with the setup here. There you go. Oh, that's pretty. So that definitely does need a home further away. But that's fine. We can address that, can't we? So we can put a pedestal there. There and there, with that there. That can go there, so we're going to stick on, we don't need that because we've finished with the ferment. Have we finished with the fermented spider eye? Yes, that was the ether, wasn't it? Fermented spider eye and what else was it? Sugar. Those two are not part of that. What was the other? There was a third thing. Fermented spider eye. Sugar. And what? Oh man, this is going to bug me. Let's come back to protection. A bucket of milk. Where's my bucket? Oh, it is. Right, so that's the items for that one, and that now is protection 4. So this is already projectile protection 4, so no worries there. This one, however, is going to be blast protection. Now, blast protection is an interesting one because we're going to start off with two iron and a block. 1, 2, and that, and dingo my leggies. And then we're going to go 2 blocks, block and a lapis. So I think it's, hang on, and 2 lapis, yes. So that's currently got blast protection, and it's now going to get blast protection 2, and then it's 2 diamonds. Two blocks and 2 obsidian. Plonk, plonk, plonk. So it's currently blast protection 2. Now not enough sauce. And of course that was another reason why we needed lots of juice about. That's blast protection 3, and then finally it's 4 diamonds, 2 of them 2 gold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 blocks, 2 gold. For blast protection 4. Not enough sauce nearby again. That's fine, we've got a farm for this now, so hopefully while we've been faffing around doing this, that's been generating more. So now we've got blast protection 4. The next thing we need is fire protection, and what we are going to do, you are empty, you have got some stuff in, so fire protection requires a flint and steel, gunpowder, and fire essence. Sorry, it requires fire essence, which also requires a torch. And it's going to require, let's have a look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What I may as well do is actually just chuck those back in. It's not like I need to be carrying them around with me. This definitely does need a home. I'll figure out a place for it. It'll probably be downstairs or something like that. But there's one. And that's got some sauce, so that's going in. We'll grab that one and that one, so I can put them down. One. If it goes again, use those up. Then we'll go down and get some more. But this is working, so I need to make 7 of these, and then work out the rest of the stuff to get the full enchants on my armor, at least the full protection enchants. So, you know, it's off. Can gobble up all that sauce, and we'll go and get more. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, we've got the last one to do, which is fire. So that's going to start off with 1 of each and 2 of those blocks. And that will give me fire protection 1. Yeah, 9 of these full by the time I'd got down there, so absolutely no issue whatsoever. So fire protection 1. The next level is 2, 1 and 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, that's still drawing off of that one there, that's fine. So fire protection 2. Then we are going to go 2, 1, 3 and blaze. Two, 1, 3 and a blaze rod. Fire protection 4, 3 even. And finally, we're going to have 2, 1, 2, and 2. I assume that's right anyway. Oh no, there's an abjuration essence missing. Okay, that's not a problem. Grab that, pop you over there, get myself a gem. We can actually try to see whether the this is a thing or not. We'll grab you, and then we're going to grab you. Because we can just place these in like partially used, or at least that one can go in partially used. And then we'll just stick a full one in here. Yeah, so it actually really doesn't care, the order on the pedestals. Oh well, that was proof. Proof of the pudding, so to speak. And that is fire protection. So, armed with all, definitely need a home for that. I think I might, I'm just trying to think whether I can get that imbuement chamber. Let's just check something in there before I go wildly deciding on enchanting, rituals. No, that's interesting. I'll have to read up on those though. Imbuement, tier 1, resources, decoration, no. Source, blah blah blah. Source link, source condenser. Alright, stable fluid. Okay, so you can make it into fluids. Source depositor, source jar. So that's nothing about imbuement, isn't it, that I wanted? Imbuement. No? You're not going to give me imbuement? Alright. Got time to look at that later. Let us go down here for starters. I've not shown you what's happening up top at the moment, and I really do need to. So these are still Mark IIs. I have not AFK'd at all, and we have got a great many blocks of diamonds. I'm just going to take all of these. No, I'm going to take all of these partial stacks, just as we can, and put those into there, because I would like to upgrade this, and for that I need 1, 2. Why do I want to upgrade this? Well, this is probably one of the best swords in the game. I mean, that is doing 20 damage. It's in mode slay hostile. I don't know what the in fact we probably need to. How do you change the mode? But anyway, this thing is badass. Hello, Mr. Skeleton. Ow. No, you don't. Yeah, we're kind of laughing at this stage. We laugh in the face of danger. So I think with that we are, I won't say we are perfectly prepared to take on the dragon, but we are much better prepared to take on the dragon. So next episode, I think we are going to use this setup in here, which we shall get a nice screenshot of, and we will... I want to stick these. I think they'll go... They should work anyway. Yeah, they're just working wherever you place them. So let's just get these things up in the world so they can be getting juice. And in terms of the farm, it's made 33 blocks of coal. It has burnt 2. So that's not bad. Bit of tidying up work around to do around here, but this will fuel itself basically, and it will fill these jars until I have as much sauce as I ever need. So, and I think you won't let me put those in, will you? No, okay, that's fine. But we could speed it up. Is there any need to speed it up? I genuinely, right now, don't think so. We'll address that at a later date, should we need to. But it's creating a reasonable amount of VMC just on its off of its own back. So, and it's very pretty. But on that note, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you soon. Next episode, we're going to go look for the fortress, stroke, stronghold, stroke, end portal. We're looking for the end portal. That's the only thing that matters. The rest of it is going to be fun, but you know, it's going to largely be end portal. I may also, before we do the work on let me just have a look at Infinity. No, that is not what I'm after, is it? I need the enchanting and I need Infinity, and that just uses air essence, which we can make quite easily. So I might get all of that together so we can get an Infinity bow going as well, because we can heal it with, repair it with the repair talisman. Yeah, that's definitely worthwhile doing. On that note, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you soon. Bye for now.